Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a walking tour around one of London's most iconic landmarks, St Paul's Cathedral. We'll explore Paternoster Square, climb the steps of St Paul's, and cross the Thames via the Millennium Bridge, all while uncovering some fun, hidden facts and history. Let's get started. This video is created by using a 360 camera. You can tilt your phone to change the viewing angle or zoom in and out at point of interests. If you enjoy the video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more video like this one in the future. As soon as you step out of St. Paul's Station, the cathedral will be right behind you. To find your way around this area, the easiest way is to look up at the skyline and you will see the iconic dome of St. Paul's Cathedral. These are the busiest street of London as you are now, in the heart of London City. Did you know this is actually the 5th version of St. Paul's? The original one was built in 604 AD, but the most famous predecessor was destroyed in the Great Fire of London in 1666. This current structure has stood tall in the heart of London since 1710, designed by the brilliant Sir Christopher Wren. Sir Christopher Wren was one of Britain's greatest architects. He was also a mathematician, astronomer, and physicist, contributing to various scientific advancements. Now we're in Paternoster Square, a vibrant space filled with shops and restaurants. This area was completely rebuilt after World War II, as the Blitz devastated much of the city of London. The square gets its name from the Latin word Paternoster, meaning our Father, referencing the prayers recited by monks who used to live here in medieval times. Check out this tall column. The column was erected to commemorate the reconstruction of the area and reflects the classical style often associated with Sir Christopher Wren's architecture. In the past, the area was a hub for peddlers of spiritual goods, such as rosaries and psalters, psalm books, who relied on the passing trade of pilgrims visiting the old St. Paul's Cathedral. The square itself, a large open space, became the site of Newgate Meat Market, and remained so until the central meat market at Smithfield opened in 1868. In the winter of 1940, St. Paul's was bombed and the area was destroyed for a second time. Several million books were lost in one night when the booksellers' shops came under fire. This is the Temple Bar Gate. Originally, it was one of the old gates marking the entrance to the City of London, and used to display the heads of executed criminals as a warning. It was later removed in the 19th century, but reconstructed in 2004. Did you know London's black cabs have a turning circle of just 25 feet or 7.6 meters, which is ridiculously tight? This design was originally required so they could easily navigate the small roundabout at the entrance of the Savoy Hotel, allowing cabs to drop off guests and make a U-turn without reversing. Also, to become a black cab driver, you must pass the knowledge, a brutal test requiring you to memorize 25,000 streets and 100,000 landmarks. It takes years to master, and drivers often ride around London on scooters to learn every nook and cranny. This statue of Queen Anne, who was the reigning monarch when St. Paul's was completed, has an amusing story. Legend has it that the original statue faced many jokes from Londoners, and over time it was replaced by this one in 1886. Now, let's head up these iconic steps. Many famous figures have walked these before, including Winston Churchill, whose state funeral was held inside. And, of course, who can forget the wedding of Prince Charles and Lady Diana in 1981? The Great West Door of St. Paul's Cathedral is one of its most fascinating features. This massive set of doors is usually kept closed and only opened for special occasions, such as royal visits or major ceremonies. One fun fact: when Queen Elizabeth II's Golden Jubilee service was held in 2002, she entered through these grand doors in a rare public spectacle. Do you notice the intricate carvings on St. Paul's doors? They're full of symbolic details, including biblical scenes and motifs representing resilience and rebirth. St. Paul's is an architectural masterpiece by Sir Christopher Wren. The dome was inspired by St. Peter's Basilica in Rome and remains one of the largest in the world. A fun fact, if you visit inside and climb to the Whispering Gallery, your whispers can be heard across the dome due to its unique acoustics. The cathedral is free for entry for planned worships and prayer processions. Specialized paid tours will give you access to the crypt and other restricted area, a more in-depth experience to provide more opportunities to learn and discover. The area around St. Paul Cathedral, including the garden, offering a peaceful retreat in the heart of the city. Once part of the churchyard, the garden now features beautiful flower beds, shaded seating areas, and historic remnants of old London. It was redesigned as a public space after the Blitz, incorporating parts of medieval walls and gravestones that survived World War II. Now, we're making our way to the Millennium Bridge, which connects St. Paul's to the Tate Modern. The Salvation Army was established in 1865 by William and Catherine Booth to help the poor and marginalized in East London. It quickly grew into a global movement. At 101 Queen Victoria Street, near St. Paul's Cathedral, the modern IHQ building opened in 2004 and features a glass front design symbolizing openness and transparency. It operates in over 130 countries, providing humanitarian aid, disaster relief, and social services. Here we are on the Millennium Bridge with an incredible view of the Thames and the Tate Modern. When it first opened in 2000, it had to be closed just 2 days later because of excessive swaying, earning it the nickname the Wobbly Bridge. Engineers quickly fixed the issue, and now it's a favorite spot for pedestrians and photographers alike. If you walk along the riverbank at low tide, you might spot mudlarkers searching for historical artifacts. The Thames has been a dumping ground for centuries, and people still find medieval pottery, Roman coins, and even old clay pipes washed up on the shore. Ever taken a riverside stroll there? It's especially magical at sunset with the city lights reflecting on the water. Tate Modern, one of the world's most famous contemporary art museums, is housed in a former power station. The building, originally the Bankside Power Station, was designed by Sir Giles Gilbert Scott, who also designed the iconic red telephone boxes in the UK. It was converted into a museum and opened in 2000, transforming London's South Bank into a major cultural hub. Entry is free, and prepare to spend a few hours exploring all it has to offer if you are visiting. One of its most striking features is the Turbine Hall, a vast space that has hosted some of the most ambitious, large-scale installations in modern art, including Olafur Eliasson's The Weather Project, which created an artificial sun, and Ai Weiwei's Sunflower Seeds, a sea of 100 million hand-painted porcelain seeds.
Through the lens of a 360 view, history, the life, it's calling to you. War and disaster.
And that's our walking tour. From St. Paul's to Paternoster Square across the Millennium Bridge and overlooking the Tate Modern, we've covered a lot of history and hidden gems. Let me know in the comments if you'd like more walking tours around London. And don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next adventure.